Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for June 28th, 2023. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn, should this video cut off due to time constraints on certain platforms, just know we always upload the extended to YouTube, and we typically upload there first, so if you like, share, and subscribe, you'll be notified of when we do. And the link for that's on our page, and this is our last shuffle. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so we have the Sacred Temple, and we have your higher self. So there's something that your higher self, there's a purpose. You have a purpose, and I think that your higher self, your heart is going to let you know that you're on the right path. Like you're fulfilling your purpose. You'll feel it within. Like, I'm doing what I'm meant to do. I'm here. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now. And if you're not there, Spirit is like calling to you to. This is that, like, the core of you, right? The peace. Yeah. Four of Cups in the world. It's time for you to, with the Four of Cups in the world here with the Sacred Temple, they're speaking of you feeling like something is missing. And you may want things to change, right? And they're almost speaking of things, something changing. The weight is over, the boredom is over, something like that here. Let's see what's going on. You have Sacred Temple with Four of Cups, the World, Ace of Cups, and the Emperor. There is a need to have hope here. Whatever it was that you were dealing with, like they're showing an energy of like, I don't have what I need. There's something coming in that's going to overflow your cup, that empty cup. They want you to know that is the purpose. There's a purpose in this, that you were actually kept wanting for a reason, so that you could change as a person and see that you're in control of something. Spirit withheld a need from you for a reason with the spirit energy, with the temple, the Sacred Temple. They withheld something in order for you to see that you are divine, to see that you are the master of your own domain, that you've got to be more proactive about fulfilling something, right? That others cannot fulfill that for you. And I say that because the Emperor is here. The Emperor he controls everything, right? And they're putting that out there, that you were meant to get out of this cycle of being like, oh, if only I had four cups. And they're like, you do have four cups. Well, if only there was water to put in it. They're like, you're sitting in the water. Why don't you it's a consistent energy of maybe looking at what's not there versus what is. And such, never getting your needs met because of the pessimism energy. They're showing something of that. And they're saying that they're giving, because you are changing, or that you they want you, that was what that was about, that you're getting. Some Capricorns are going to be disappointed, right? They're still going to be sad. As a matter of fact, they're going to be even more disappointed or regret a lot of things. But then there's others that are going to elevate and see the hope in the situation and realize, oh my gosh, I was actually deprived of things from Spirit so that I could learn that I can do this or that. I learned that I am abundant, or a lot more. I have a lot more strength, or my rank in Spirit is so much stronger than I knew. And there's something there about that. And in higher self here with the Hermit and the Page of Swords, this is your heart is more so curious. That's who the core of you, who you really are, is a very curious person. You take in everything. You look at everything. You're just like, this is like my first time going to blah blah blah, and you take it all in, and then you remember, I know I don't like that ride, I don't like that ride, but I love that. It's more so that there's just a place in you that is you don't want, like, you may have been the person that was like, tell me what's good here. You ever go to a restaurant with somebody and they ask the server, what would you recommend? And you're like, dude, they have a totally different taste palette than you. How are they going to tell you what's good? And you might not like XYZ. why don't you try something that sounds good to you, that's something that you would be like, okay, or sample some things and then choose for yourself. And that's something that they're showing about you. That's the imagery they gave me of someone who does that. Um, it's they're saying you're curious, you want to try things, and to um, you want to have experiences to draw from. You know what I mean? Instead of somebody telling you what experience to, you should try that. You should try. You're like, but I may not like the color red. You know what I'm saying? That might not be my color. So why would I wear that shirt? Like, you should try this shirt or something. It's like, how about I do what I feel is best for me? And most Capricorns I know are like that. They're like, no, let me do what's best for me. I don't need to hear what you got to say. Because they do. They most of the time, people say this all the time, and I get so annoyed when they go, "Oh, they're know-it-alls." It's like, no, they're not. They just know themselves, and I think that bothers people that you're so strong. They've got to cut it a little bit by calling you something. But this would be some Capricorns who are like, for this to be here. That's why I was saying some are going to be a little disappointed because some did not take in the lesson, and some have. Behind a mask, you have Death and King of Cups here. Behind a mask, you changed. You're like, I want to change, but I don't. You may not be showing your feelings or emotions, but they're overflowing with joy. There's a lot of joy that can be felt today, but you're not wanting to put. There's two sides to this. Deep down, you want to be the same person. You want to keep your feelings to your chest, but you can't control that. Like, you're just out there smiling, happy, enjoying things. You typically are. They would show there's some that are typically very cautious about reacting off the top, like, ah, this is so great, thank you. There's a lot that are like that, and then there's others that are just like, well, let me curb my enthusiasm. I'm excited, but I'm happy is I don't know what, but I can't show it. I'm going to be like, thank you, yes, reserved. So there's two different ones here. There's some that have always been reserved are not going to be, and then others that, they showed their enthusiasm to some degree, and now they're kind of like, well, maybe I should be a little bit more mature about that. But what a beautiful thing indeed. A creative endeavor, we have 9 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. They're speaking about all the things that you have spent your time on, that your investments are paying off. You're getting what you want. They're showing an energy of getting what you want now because you went through a time of need, of want. Yeah, since you went through that, you learned that you could do a lot for yourself, a lot more, and that you are a divine being, and that everything happens for a reason around you. Nothing is happening because you're just not doing enough. Like, the reason why I'm hungry right now is because I didn't do enough. No, Spirit's like, no, I wanted you to be that way so that you could see there's other resources, that you could see that we work for you. A lot of people that I forget who got that message, and I feel it's Taurus, is that scripture that has been coming up a lot for 2023 is, blessed is he who suffers, because you will be comforted, right? And basically, that's paraphrasing it a lot. And it was more so speaking about how what a blessing it is to suffer, because you are getting help from your angels, your spirit team, your spirit guide, your creator. You're getting help, and that energy, seeing the miracles happen for you in that way, then that is the blessing. Is now that there's more out there. Like, that you have a spirit team. You are loved. A lot of people don't know that. And a lot of people feel like they're out here by themselves. I'm just going to turn into a capsule. I'm just going to, when I die, just, make me a tree. And you don't realize that there's more than that. Some people don't. Some people never experience miracles, or they don't even pay attention to them. They write them off as coincidences. Whereas you were given this blessing of having to need something on purpose for things to fall into place, so that you see your angels, so that you see that you are more important than just mere, I'm here and I'm eating and breathing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sleeping, eating, and breathing. That's all I do. No, that's not what life is all about. And you may know or be more aware than others about that. And so Spirit's telling you that once again, you were meant to suffer. You were meant to have nothing or be without something for a reason, to show you to show you your rank in spirit. Like, oh, were you needing something, and then something comes in for you out of the blue. You're about to receive bounty as another aspect of this. So you could be dealing with another Capricorn, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So you could be a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Libra cusp, a Libra, Scorpio cusp, a Pisces, Aries cusp. You don't have to be dealing with these signs at all. These signs could be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.